Oh shit, oh take, pray them niggas go, hey. Oh, we sell the clowns around, it look like circus show, like. This is not the album either, these are just a dope.
Two conferences, it's a road game for the Raptors in this one. There's no better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome everyone. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side Greg Anthony, on the other side Steve Smith, on the sideline David Aldridge. Now let's get a thank you, David. Well, Steve, as we get to the meat of the season, the bumps and dings are really adding up. Depth is never more important for a team than right now.
You know, teams that can play 10, 11, 12 deep, they have an advantage because then they can rest guys. I don't like when you rest guys. The teams are starting to do it. You have injuries. You want to have 10 or 12 guys that you can rely on.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Prez in at point guard. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Ibaka. And it's Young, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, the assist by Parker, just brilliant. Really seeing his teammates out there.
Prez. Fuck! And it comes off the front of the rim. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
Yeah, they really fed off that energy and used it as motivation. They really poured it in from outside in that one.
11 feet out, and he hits it.
Let's go. Keep the
And
energy
Prez
up.
scores
Keep the
from
energy up.
anywhere,
Lock 'em.
inside, outside. This guy does it all.
Parker outside. It's stolen by Prez. It's DeRozan with the drive. Got that bucket in no time at all.
When he's that close inside and the defender is giving up that much height, it's over.
They get a hand on it. Parker kicks to Dedmon. The shot, no good. Nice D from Valanciunas. To the inside. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Valanciunas has got his first points of the night.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Parker outside. Aldridge kicks to Leonard. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Toronto, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And the Spurs organization, really the gold standard in the NBA. Greg, they just keep winning.
You have to be impressed with how they've acquired young star talent to kind of carry on that tradition. Usually when teams have their stars retired, they go through that rebuild phase. The Spurs only revamp and reload. How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy. And you got to admire the attitude of Prez, staying with his shot despite the D being all over.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. San Antonio leading, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for San Antonio. Simmons is out there with Lee. Then there's Murray. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Green in at the 2 guard. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Lakers was tremendous. He finished with 36 points and did his thing on the defensive end with a number of steals. Nobody could stop him. He completely took over the game. It's the same thing he'll be looking to do here tonight, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, thanks for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
He will remember that one for the rest of his life.
Green draws the double. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Murray. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Murray's got his first points in this one.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Parker's checked in for the Spurs. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Prez with the ball. He's against Parker. Prez, no good. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Parker passes to Dedmon. Fade away. Valanciunas grabs the board.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
We know a lot about Dwayne Casey's coaching career. Been an assistant for numerous years. Now he's a head coach, but let's take it back. He was a top recruit coming out of high school. He helped lead Kentucky to a national title in 1978.
Prez finishing off the play with the dunk. He won't miss many of those.
And you can just see him psyching himself up after a play like that. Nice slam by Prez.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Prez. Parker with the steal. Here's Murray. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And Casey went straight from playing at Kentucky to an assistant coaching position there in Lexington.
He's been coaching for almost 4 decades. Coaching Japan for a time, a long-time NBA assistant. He's a lifer.
Here's Parker, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Yeah, the mid-range jump shot is just automatic from Parker, especially when he gets the room to fire. And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Yes, indeed. The D thought they had him, but he still found a way to get it done.
Murray with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Clock at 4. Lets it go, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. So San Antonio, and the first half comes to a close.
Bring it in. We have not won this game yet. Listen, guys, we've got...
We come back to San Antonio now with a look at the world-famous Riverwalk with its restaurants and boats and nightclubs and people. What's going on? Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. We're seeing a tremendous game from Prez.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
I like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
I love to watch active defenders like him who never make anything easy for the opposition. He embodies great D.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Prez, he's in at point guard. DeRozan out there with Ibaka. And it's Young, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5. Parker outside, rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Valanciunas, he'll show you flashes of dominance, and then sometimes you can't find him. Clearly the potential is there for him, and he feels consistently on the verge of breaking out.
Here's Prez, sinks the triple. Prez has got 5 points in the quarter.
And I love the shot selection by Prez. Playing well within the offense there and burying a lot of buckets in the process.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, after suffering a hip injury at Texas, Marcus Aldridge spent 2 months shooting from a chair, and his form improved dramatically. Now his go-to move is his fadeaway, high-release jumper. It's an unstoppable shot, and Aldridge is so confident in it, he says, once the shot's up, I'm getting back on D. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. He's got a great touch.
And with that miss, shooting only 20% coming out of the break. Ouch.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And finish off by Prez. And it's a 7-point Raptor lead.
Prez plays both ends of the floor with a ton of energy. So good at moving his arms around to come away with these steals.
Well, there are a lot of great...
Hey, if we let up on D even a little, it's enough to get their guy going. He is really causing problems for us from the outside. So I want bodies on him constantly.
All over it. Jamal Crawford.
Right.
And then a guy,
He's 37 years old or 38 years old.
Every year he's either 1, 2, or 3 in my vote. I mean, it's amazing he's been doing it year after year.
So many different teams, so many different cultures, but he seems to adapt every place he goes.
And he still looks like he's like 22 years
Isn't
old.
that amazing? And loves the game.
Yeah.
He has great zest for the game. Simmons checked in for Daniel Green. Lee sets a screen for Leonard. Rocket 2. That one, no good. And Toronto will come the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
This is going to be a fun first game between these two squads. Buckle up.
Leonard draws the double. Parker, that's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Parker's got his second bucket of the night.
And Parker just super efficient at shooting from inside the paint with shots like that one.
Prez with the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Simmons sets a screen for Murray. And there's the feed to Simmons. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And that one drops for him.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
That's tipped. And Prez with a clear path to the hoop. And finish off by Prez.
Really fantastic decision by Prez there, charging into the lane and then nailing the high percentage shot.
Now here's Parker. D right on him. He kicks to Murray. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Lets it go from deep. And he drills it. Beautiful release there from Prez. Prez has got 28.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Screened by Valanciunas. Here's DeRozan. No good. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Are we having fun yet?
And thanks. And the Spurs making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Some changes for Toronto. Manu is at the 2 with Leonard playing the 3. Aldridge out there with Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Mills in at the point guard. That's the San Antonio 5. Aldridge's screen. Leonard against DeRozan. It's stolen by Ibaka. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Prez. He finds himself wide open and drills it. Prez has got 31.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
I can't see this one slipping away from them at this stage. They've just been too good today.
You know, a huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
He also understands better than most how to use angles, and that was the reason why.
Pocket 6. Out to Parker. He tries for 3. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. Toronto leading by 20.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Toronto.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
So the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Prez. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. And what's interesting about Ibaka, he's played basketball.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin.
Oh shit, oh take, pray them niggas go away. Oh, we sell the clowns around, it look like circus show. Like, this is not the album either, these are just a